Hello guys, welcome back to Concrete Elbow. If you don't want to know the result of this match without watching it yourself, please do click away from this video immediately. Brian Shaw vs Eddie Hall right arm super match. In round 1, they were arguing so much about the grip, which was pretty awesome to see. Brian also got a warning for moving in the ref's grip. In the start, Brian elbow fouled on a losing position, with Eddie compromising his riser. In the restart, Brian was moving once again in the ref's grip, resulting in a second foul, so the round goes to Eddie. Brian looks pretty nervous. Darren was backing him up, while Eddie was trash-talking so confidently, telling Brian to not foul and not lose. 1-0 Eddie. In round 2, the referee offered the straps. Brian accepts, Eddie declines, so no straps. In the go, Eddie tried to topple Brian like how Neil had taught him, but Brian prevented it and instead managed to topple Eddie back with his brute hand and back pressure strength and gets the pin easy. Unfortunately though, right after Eddie elbow fouled. In the restart, the same thing happened again, but this time without Eddie elbow fouling. Eddie now realizes that Brian is indeed too strong. 1-1 for both. Round 3, looks like to me both were trying so hard to top roll without slipping, especially Brian, because Eddie was just intentionally holding on to prevent Brian from slipping. I was kinda confused when Eddie kept telling Brian to not slip, when I don't think Brian was intending to slip either. But nonetheless, there was a bunch of free gripping, making the round last longer than it's supposed to. But at the end, once again, because of his superior strength and power, Brian gets the pin with his top roll. 2-1 Brian. Round 4, this time Brian was trying to slip, and Eddie was gripping Brian's hand so hard to prevent him doing that, while calling him a bitch like 15 times. Brian did slip at the end though. In the straps, Eddie hit so quickly with the top roll, lost his hand a bit, Brian holding on, so close to getting pinned, but at the end, Eddie pins him. 2-2 for both. Round 5, Eddie tried to top roll again, but Brian contained his hand fully, dragged it to his side and gets the pin. 3-2 Brian. Round 6, exactly the same as round 5, except this time Brian yelled "fight me" to Eddie right before he pins him. 4-2, congrats Brian Shaw.